What's up, guys? Welcome back to The Educated Barfly. Today we're going to be making a Norwegian Paralysis, which is a tiki cocktail created by Martin Kate for Smuggler's Cove. There's a couple of different reasons why I chose this cocktail for today. A, I work with a Norwegian. Yay! And so anytime Norway comes up in any way, we want to do Norwegian stuff, right?
Yes.
Right. So I like things with Norway in the title because my partner's Norwegian and, you know, whatever. Anyway, and then secondly, because if I had a penny for every single time Martin Kate was quoted back to me in my comments, I would be a very rich man. And so I thought, when I was planning for this week's shoot, I realized we actually haven't done any original some original Martin Kate recipes. So I wanted to do this Martin Kate recipe. The other thing is it is a perfect example of what the Death and Company guys called the Mr. Potato Head technique for sort of picking a template of a cocktail, right? Like basically basing a new cocktail off an old cocktail by taking that cocktail's template and then switching out ingredients. So obviously this one is going to have, it's a little bit of a reconstruction, but it also has Aquavit. We've chosen Norwegian Aquavit for this particular cocktail. It is called the Norwegian Paralysis. And the Polynesian Paralysis, which this cocktail is based on, was a mid-century Hawaiian recipe. And there is a book that I'm not going to be able to quote 100% that basically defines Polynesian paralysis as like the complete lack of desire to do any work or do anything at all of any use. Is that what it said, Marius? Of any use?
I didn't read it.
Should I look it up?
Look it up.
Okay, I'm gonna quote. I can't quote it back to you guys because I'm gonna hold on one second. I'm gonna look it up. Just give me one sec. All right, just give me one sec. All right. You guys don't mind when I use my phone, right? It says here. It says in his 1960 book Waikiki Beachnik, H. Allen Smith diagnosed the symptoms of Polynesian paralysis as a screaming desire. That's very dramatic. A screaming desire not to work, not to do anything that requires any substantial effort, either physical or mental. That is thanks to Jeff Beach Bum Berry, who looked that up for us. This is the cocktail that it is based on. All right, let's get into it. Okay, first thing we're going to do is 1/4 ounce Demerara syrup. 1/4 ounce Orgeat, which is almond syrup, 1/2 ounce of lemon, 1.5 ounces of pineapple. It's like orange juice, like fresh orange juice separates so fast. Well, honestly, when you fresh squeeze orange juice, you got to do it like right before you make cocktails because this stuff doesn't like it like oxidizes and kind of goes bad really fast. So you sort of have to use it at least the day of, but actually very soon after squeezing. 1.5 ounces of orange juice. And then 1.5 ounces of Linja Aquavit. Hey, I said it right. Yay, Linja. Marius said something to me a couple weeks ago which is basically like anybody who's not Norwegian will never be able to pronounce any Norwegian words ever correctly. You're always going to sound like a foreigner. Doesn't matter. Does that still hold true?
Yes.
Even after I said Linja?
Yeah.
You say it. You say it.
Linja.
Linja. It's like exactly the same.
It's not the same.
Do it again.
Linja.
Linja. Linja. How is that not exactly the same? I don't know. Marius, you are an enigma, my friend. All right, little Scotia crushed ice or pebble ice, whatever you got, and give it an old whip shake. And while we're whip shaking, let's talk about Sonic. So I mentioned that Sonic has pebble ice, that good pebble ice that I use. You can go to a Sonic, which is a burger joint, and get it. And I was saying that you could just like bring a cup or ask them for a cup or whatever. And then people in the comments actually corrected me and said that actually you can buy a 10-pound bag for like $4 or $5 from them. They actually sell their pebble ice to people, which I did not know because I've never actually used this technique. All my ice comes from an ice company. So this is a big drink. This is like a 14-ounce glass. well, this is gonna fit in here, but I'm hoping it fits the way that I want it to fit. And also, the other thing is that I'm gonna be tasting this cocktail for you guys, and I should probably have myself one of these bad boys. And you know, I wanted to use this one because I just wanted to draw your attention to this. So this straw is made by Surfside Sips, and they sent me some new ones, and this is like a big jumbo straw. They make jumbo straws. So like if you have anything where you're like got little pieces of things in there, like this I could have used when we had the Miami Vice episode, because the way that we did it had muddled strawberry at the bottom and it had little pieces of strawberry. It's kind of hard to get up the straw. This would have been perfect. Just wanted to, so I'm gonna use that one today, even though I don't really need to. So I'm gonna pour this in here. Ooh, just fit. Look at that. Sorry, I don't know why I just like did that little howling noise, but then we're just gonna add our pebble ice on top. And then we're gonna pick a mint sprig and kind of do that typical tiki garnish. And I gotta say, guys, if you guys want fresh mint and you have a Ralph's near you, I gotta say, I don't know, is Ralph's like only a West Coast thing? Do they have Ralph's in other parts of the country? Because they have the best mint. The mint that you get from pavilions or wherever you go sucks compared to this mint. Look at how alive and fresh this mint is. This is like they picked it the day before. It is awesome. Do a little slappy poo.
Ralph's,
do a little crushy pants.
Whatever the Kroger stores are called, other places, is Ralph's.
Oh, Kroger. Okay, cool. So if you're in another part of the country and you have a Kroger, that's where you're gonna get it.
Yeah, they call
is
it
Kroger like
things.
Is Kroger like in New York?
I think they do. They probably do. I don't know what it's called. It's like Safeway.
All right. So here we go. We're
like
gonna do a
Vons.
little. I mean, they must. I mean, if they're that much of a chain, then. So we're just gonna do like our typical, you know, sort of tiki garnish here. We just got like a little orchid. We've got some mint. We've got a couple pineapple fronds, since it's got a good amount of pineapple juice in it. I'm gonna just like scotia. That looks pretty. That's a nice, pretty drink. All right. It's a little bit big. I wish this crushed ice actually came down here a little bit more, but I guess we'll kind of drink some of this out and tell you how it tastes. A jumbo straw is awesome. Ooh, that's good. All right. Very, 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 very orange forward. Very pineapple forward. You get that little bit of Aquavit. Yeah, you get like, you know, it's subtle, but it's there. It's like that little bit of Aquavit right there. Nice fresh juice flavor. Orgeat, even that tiny little bit, providing like a nice sort of kind of texture to it. You got the Demerara syrup. What's really nice though is that it's nice and tart from the lemon juice. The Demerara syrup is balancing it out, and you're splitting the base of sweetness between Demerara syrup, which is pretty sweet, to Orgeat, which is sweet in kind of a savory way, so that you get that nice tartness. The Aquavit has a kind of this nice sort of like funky kind of barrel-aged spice note on the end of it, and then you've got those like nice, amazing, you know, fresh juice flavors. You get the pineapple and the orange just sort of mixing together and just tastes so good. I love this Martin Kate. This is a good one. And I really like it's like a nice presentation, like right there. You want to just drink this on the beach. Marius is giving me the 1 minute mark. He goes like this behind the camera when he wants me to stop talking. It's really rude. Why do you do that, Marius? I think people, he has all these hand signals for like this right here. Like when he goes like this, he goes, that means you should smile more. This means you have to stop talking in 1 minute. What else do you got? Is there one for I'm talking too fast? Oh, he goes like this. Like, so here's the thing. When we're about to start shooting, if I start talking before he goes like this, he goes until, and then he'll wait a second and then he'll go like this, and then he'll go like that. See, meaning like now I'm allowed to talk. It's very controlling. And then he goes like this when he says that 1 minute is over, you need to shut up now. All right, so I guess that is my cue to stop this video. I will talk to you guys later. See you on another video. If you like our channel, please hit like, please hit subscribe, hit the bell icon if you're subscribed so you get notifications that when we post our videos, and also check us out on Patreon. Our Patreon's undergoing a little bit of changes. We're kind of streamlining everything. There's going to be, I mean, obviously it's mostly exclusive content, and we're going to start doing some live streams on a more regular basis, and they're going to be pretty awesome. And only patrons have access to that. So if you want to be a part of that, help us out, go to patreon.com/theeducatedbarfly, and I will see you on another time.